And here we are for the final spin before I truly go and build all the commanders. Oh, he is still on the deck. Ooh, I'm what you call an idiot. There he is. Just take him off there. There we go. Looking nice and good there. Get the spin going, and we'll see what the third one for today is. Oh, okay, a dice roll deck. I don't know. I wonder if he has anything on EDH Rec yet, because he hasn't even come out. You know, really just doing great at the copy paste. That's an image. Makes sense. I'm a little stupid. I don't think he has any decks yet. He has okay, he has 2 decks. Okay. It's gonna be a dice rolling deck, obviously. That's funny though. That was good. That gave me a good chuckle. Uh yeah, we'll be back after I build the deck, obviously. See you then. Hello, and we are back with Mr. House, President and CEO from the Fallout decks. This card isn't out yet. Spoiler alert. There are 2 decks on EDH Rec, and they're not bad in my opinion. They have what a lot of what he's going for. And you roll a 4, whatever you roll a 4 higher, create a 3/3 robot. That's kind of cool. When you roll a 6 or higher, oh, or higher, huh? Instead, create that token and a treasure token. When I first saw this card and read this card, I thought it said create a treasure token instead. No, you're making both. That slaps. And then you can pay for and tap them to roll a 6-sided dice plus an additional 6-sided die for each mana from treasures spent to activate this ability. You can roll 5 dice. That's amazing. That's amazing. This guy is super good. And he's cheap. He's a cheap commander that comes out. Yeah, he's a 0/4, but you're not attacking with this guy. I don't know why they made him human. I get, he's a human, like right here. Mr. House is a human, but he's in a robot. I would have gone with like a cyborg human or something, because it just, I don't know. That's my opinion. Opinions. Either way, oh, we hit the wrong button. Awesome, love that. Dice. We want to roll some dice. We got Common Stellar Pup from Unfinity, and we're going to see some more Unfinity in this deck, trust me. And you get to roll 6-sided dice, and you do any of these things that happen. Kind of cool. I have him, and I'm excited to build a house deck. I am, and he's a comet is going in there. I have the alt art, though, the cool sparkly one, too. Sweet. Celebrator Bot. You're rolling 2 dice, and you're getting, what? More robots and more treasures. Get Menace, Flying, Vengeance? Oh my god. Vigilance, Indestructible, and Lifelink. And it's just kind of good. He can really... This guy, you're not really attacking with him, in my opinion. But you're going to want to use him for the dice rolling and maybe attacking. Why not? If he gets indestructible or something, attack them, obviously. You got Hoarding Ogre. Whenever you attacks, you either get a treasure token, 2 treasure tokens, or for the whopping nat 23, we got Ancient Gold Dragon. You're going to be making a lot of 1/1 tokens if he deals combat damage. A lot of tokens equals a lot of damage next turn. Let's be real. That's kind of what it is there for, or a lot of blockers. That's really what Ancient Gold Dragon is used for. That's what it's used for in my Dragon deck. Either having a lot of blockers or just being able to swing in for the win next turn and get a lot of Dragon triggers. Ancient Brass Dragon, bringing stuff back from the graveyard. Awesome. My favorite card. I'm saying that with my chest. My favorite card, Delina Wild Mage. Oh, whenever she attacks, you choose a target creature and then roll a d20, and you either make 1 token, or if you roll a 15 to 20, you one of those tokens, and then you roll again. You can, if you have a deck built around Delina, whether it be a Delina deck itself or I believe is the popular Delina deck, you can go crazy with her. She in theory, you can get like with Will and then a fairy who both like are like, hey, we you double the roll, or even barbarian class. And now I'm thinking about it. All of those double your roll, and then you take the highest roll. So you have three dice doublers. So 2, 3, 4. You roll 4d20, right? Is it 4? Roll 1 for the normal, 2, 3. Yeah, you roll 4d20. You're probably get. I'm gonna roll 4d20 right now in real life because I want to prove. I won't lie. I'm not a liar. I'm not a little liar boy. 4 random dice. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna cry a little bit, which I mean, it happens. You can hear that knife though. Yeah. Yeah, I rolled a 19, a 16, a 9, and another 9. So you're probably going to be getting, if you can get 4 of them, or even 3, you could probably get this trigger to go off a lot. And you can just overwhelm the board with maybe ancient gold dragons, or maybe ancient brass dragons. One dragon that I did leave out of this deck is ancient bronze dragon, the red one, because of how, if that thing is $70. No, dog. I have ancient gold dragon, so that comes out of the budget for me personally. And if you don't, obviously switch it with something else that fits your budget. Don't overspend if you don't have to. But that thing is crazy expensive, and I am not paying $70 for a single card unless I am feeling good about myself, which I never am. Smile. Flubbing the rolls, we got Will like we talked about, Barbarian class like we talked about. Night Shift though, because when you see Delina, it's mostly going to be in a Will deck with a blue background, so you will never see Night Shift the Living Dead in a Will deck, unless it's going with a black red deck, which there are some, I believe. Yeah. But Night Shift the Living Dead, after you roll a die, you may pay 1 life. If you do increase or decrease this result by 1. If you get an unlucky roll with Delina, you can fix it. And another thing with Delina, rolling back, the creature that you want to choose with Delina is going to be Will. You choose a Will, and you get. We're gonna roll another 4 dice. We're rolling the 4 dice. Oh, we chose Will. We got. I almost started crying. We got a 16, a 10, a 4, and a 1. We got another Will on the field, so let's roll again with 5d20 this time. Oh, we got a 19, a 17, a 17, a 12, and another 19. Oh, hey, we're getting another Will and gonna roll again. And we're gonna roll again, really. I like doing this. And really, you can just keep going crazy. We got an 18, a 15, a 1, a 7, a 13, and a 6. I didn't realize how weird the 6 looked on this die. Either way, you're probably going to have 35 wills by the time you get unlucky rolls. And even if, I rolled a 14, guess what? Night Shift the Living Dead coming in clutch here. Pay 1 life and up that to 15. Boom, you can keep going. It's amazing. It really is. And then, of course, with Barbarian class, whenever you roll 1 or more die, target creature gets +2, +0, and menace until end of turn. All those wills being 1/1s, they're 2 1s now, and so on and so forth, as long as you keep rolling good. And you can with Delina. I hate when people downplay Delina. I have her in my Ishin deck. She kind of goes crazy. I don't have Will in that deck, but even so, rolling her attack trigger twice is insane. It's amazing. I love her. Delina, stand that card. I'm hoping to build a deck for this show on her one day. I had a stroke saying that. Either way, good old burn and drain. You're making a bunch of artifacts from rolling dice, so why not, burn and drain your opponents? We have Hedron Detonator, who I've talked about, I think, twice, maybe once. Mirkwood Bats, Reckless Fireweaver, Brazen Dwarf. I 100% said that wrong. Marionette Master and Nadir's Nightblade. All of these were, I believe, besides Bren's and Dwarf, obviously, I believe all these were in the Organist video. So they're here for a reason, and you know their reason. You know, sacrificing artifacts to draw a card, but also just pinging them. Rolling dice equals damage. All artifacts entering or leaving deals a lot of damage or gains you life in the effects of Nadir. It's just good old burn and drain. You're draining your opponents and you're burning them because of all the little artifacts that you're making. Untap the house. You're going to be using Mr. House's tap ability a lot, I assume. So, of course, you're going to want to be untapping him and maybe rolling him more. You know, whether it's be doing it on your opponent's turn, which I think you can do unless this is activated. Oh, no, you can activate this anytime. Okay, I'm not crazy. Cool. Yeah, you can activate it at your opponent's steps. You can Clock of Omens it with the robots that he makes and then sacrifice the treasures that you've made with him or that you've just been having mana with. Staff of Domination. Untapping him for 3 mana and tapping this. Maybe you untap it with 1 mana. Either way, these are ways to activate his trigger multiple times. You know, rolling 5 d20s. D6. Oh my god, I'm crazy. Getting that extra value. You know, you Sonic resonating him, getting more treasures from his ability with Zorn, getting more treasures and tokens with Anointed Procession. I would rather have Anointed Procession over Bronze Dragon in this deck. I really would, because you're getting more value for it, in my opinion. Which, I mean, if your opinion's different, here's to you, thank you. I'm not going to judge you. Either way, you want to get that extra value. It's always good to have extra stuff. What is our end game, though, with Mr. House? I'm sorry. It's going to be aggravated. If you can make treasures reliably with him, you can easily get an aggravated assault out there and start just beating face and, you know, getting some more Delina triggers. Getting more triggers off of all your dice rolls. Afflict them. We got Cybermen Patrol from the recent Doctor Who set. With giving artifact creatures Afflict 3. That's just kind of good. Because if they block them, they're taking 3 damage. But if they don't, in this case, they're still taking 3. So they're taking 3 no matter what. So that's kind of slappers in my opinion. Lucky rolls. If you can get unbelievably lucky rolls, and I mean, we went over it. Let's say we just have these 3 on board. So what? It's 3d20 rolling 3 right now. Oh my god, I didn't get it. I got an 11. That's my highest. Either way, yeah. I mean, it relies on luck. Let's say you have another attack because of aggravated assault. You spent mana to do it. I'm really just praying to God I can get higher than a 15. I got 20. I got a nat 20. Oh, we got a second will. It is going to rely on you using or having some sort of luck. Don't buy dice that fake your rolls. If you buy fake dice so you always roll above a 15, you are the scum of the earth and no one loves you. Either way, you kind of get the point where you want to try and just get as many wills or as many... Yeah, will. You really are going to be choosing will with this, and if you aren't, you're crazy. Or you're confident, which I respect both. Is that all I have on this? Oh, I thought I had more. I don't. I made this slideshow about like an hour ago in my life. So I guess that's the win with him. I do have ways, obviously, for aggravated assault. I have the Clark Clan Scrapworks thing. I don't know why I thought there was more. Okay, I'm just crazy. Either way, I think it's an over... Mr. House is a very good commander. And he does kind of like a lot of the Unfinity cards, unironically. I have quite a few in the deck, and he works well with them in a weird way, or the D&D set, because the D&D set is what brought dice rolling into Magic. I don't know if something else had dice rolling, but And now this is coming out before the deck has been fully revealed, so there might be better dice rolling cards in it. But this is what we have for now as of, what day is it? November 8th. You know, this deck's coming out in what, March? We got a few months. We got a few months until Mr. House is out. But either way, I'm hoping you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time. If I can find, there we go.